¿Qué tal? Bienvenidos de nuevo a Life is Strange. Seguimos avanzando, gente, empezamos ya la recta final. Ya os aviso, quedan 3 episodios, ¿vale? Para acabarnos el juego entero. Estamos en el último episodio, así que vamos a ello. Recordad, gente, que estoy en directo en Twitch, ¿vale? Todas las tardes. Tenéis enlace abajo. ¡Despierta, Max! A ver, pasa lo de todas las veces cuando empiezas un nuevo episodio, que es que no sé por qué motivo la sensibilidad del ratón, A ver. The dark room. A ver, no es que sea oscura en verdad, pero bueno. ¿Qué coño es eso? Ah, son focos, hostia, son las arrugas del Madre mía. Voy a subirlo, creo. Si lo veis muy alto me decís, ¿vale? Mirar.
Of course. And right in front of me.
Right in front of me. A ver, tenemos... ¿puedo soltarme? A ver, espérate.
God, I don't remember anything that happened.
No se acuerda de nada.
This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate.
O sea, no se acuerda del headshot a Chloe, entonces.
Oh shit, that's me. He took that shot last night.
¿Cómo lo ve? What? Pero cómo lo... A ver, no lo puedes ver con este ángulo, me estás contando. Carrito.
If I could move it towards me.
Pie derecho. Mano derecha. ¿Allí qué tenemos?
Great. I can see all my things, but I can't grab it.
A ver, si me puedo soltar, el tío que me han puesto aquí es retrasado. Muy bien.
Finally, I'm free.
Vale, carrito, tirar.
Almost.
Muy bien, ¿y ahora qué? Now what?
I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
Maldito Jefferson. Posición para concentrarse en la foto. Espera, vale.
I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
Ya ves. Vamos a ver.
Oh, that's great. Oh, Max.
This angle highlights your purity, see? The slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face.
Vaya psicópata tú.
Hold that stare there! Stay still! Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes. It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down.
No.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my #1 rule. Always take the shot.
Joder, no sé si es que haya sido muy útil volver al momento de la foto. Bueno, ahora está eso mojado. A ver qué ha cambiado.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. So sick.
Ahora hay más fotos. Ahora hay más fotos.
Wait. Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. Now I can use them.
Vale, puedo usar las otras fotos.
I'd really like to smash that fancy camera into Jefferson's.
Esta es la mía, ¿no? La misma. Sí.
No. That picture isn't going to help. And I can't go through all that again.
¿Qué tenemos aquí?
Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one.
Venga. Vamos a ver.
Might work. Please work.
Please work.
Wise yet
La mariposa en la camiseta. Como de metamorfosis.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here. Replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment. Innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes. You're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Es lo que iba a decir.
Believed, and she survived. You failed to break her. She's stronger than ever, and she'll outlive you.
She'll certainly outlive you. Who knows? Maybe I'll pay Kate a visit soon and test her faith again.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Too bad you already made a convincing argument against Nathan in the principal's office. Thank you so much for setting him up for me. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
He's as sick as you.
Don't judge people, Max. But that's why Nathan never should have been at Blackwell.
That makes two of you.
I helped Nathan realize his vision. So few people get that chance.
You brainwashed him.
I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Hostias.
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
Did you know she also had a connection with Frank?
Let's be honest. She was doing the classic bad boy thing. She was over Frank before it began. He just didn't know. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You're good because you stopped your friend from beating Nathan up.
I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here by your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard, so I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
A ver. Mis cosas, ¿no?
All those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Vale.
Okay.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
¿A cuándo voy a retroceder? Voy a retroceder al puto primer día de clase, verás. 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 Vamos, enfoca. ¿Qué coño enfoca? What? Ahí. ¿No? What?
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb
Right back where I started this insane week.
Bueno, es una semana, claro.
And nobody is going to hurt Chloe ever again.
Portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for
¿Qué es aquello?
expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
No he vuelto.
The point remains that the portrait has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Vamos a jugarlo calmaos.
The Daguerrean process.
Oh, well, that was easy, Max.
Was it? Okay.
Well, okay then. So, the Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Obviously, Max has read them. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes.
Time to change time.
The winter to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First, let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
And Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard.
Hay que avisar a Kate de que no vaya a la fiesta.
About Jefferson and the dark room.
A David, ¿quién coño es David? No me acuerdo. Ah, vale, David. Buscar, que hay aquí.
I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet.
Vale.
Found you.
David, leer. Supongo que ya se acordará ella. Vale, no creo que me tenga que acordar yo. Mirar el móvil. Advertir a David.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
Vale, ha dicho dónde está el cuarto oscuro, ¿vale? Y lo ha borrado.
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison.
You'll be going to prison.
The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
Puede ser, porque la puerta, aquello de allí no tiene buena pinta.
It doesn't matter what happens to me. I have to save Chloe.
Y a Kate, vamos a avisar a Kate. Consolar, solo, no puedo.
Hi, Kate.
Oh, hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I.
Iba a decir, dale un abrazo, coño. Ay.
Thanks. You always know the right thing to do.
Ah, lo de Kate fue antes de esta semana. Detalles. Vale. Asumo que tengo que hablar con este retrasado. Y... con esta puedo... no, esta puedo mirarle el culo, por ejemplo. Dar foto. Dar foto. ¿Qué foto?
Mr. Jefferson, we need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
I can see you're kissing ass again. Nothing new.
What did you just say?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
Not until Victoria knows that hiding behind a screen and posting videos of people is totally fucked up. You know how easy it is to hurt somebody? To destroy their life? Are you proud of yourself? If you have any feelings left, you should think about your actions.
Listen, I didn't...
Of course you did. You're so insecure, you can't even be happy with your own talent. You have to try and bring everybody down to your mean and ugly level.
Okay, I do not have to listen to this bullshit. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
Well, it looks like you already did, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
I sure hope so.
Entonces ya no hablo más.
Say I didn't enjoy that, but why?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No,
¿Cuál le ha dado?
it wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell, the first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Está diciendo demasiadas cosas, ¿eh? Al final el tío se va a pispar de que algo pasa, no me jodas. Todo esto no pasa. No, eso sí que ha pasado. Esto no. ¿Esto? ¿Qué coño es esto? ¿Que era el cuarto oscuro? Esto no pasa. Lo detienen. ¡Ojo! Y también al Nathan. Esto no pasa. Encuentran el cadáver de Rachel. Vale. No tal. Gano el concurso. Están ahí consolando a Victoria, la pringada. Esto no pasa, ¿vale? Jefferson no mata a Chloe. Somos todo amigas, ahí estamos plegando ropa. Esto tampoco sucede. Bien. O sea que al final el David la clava, ¿eh? Al final el David tú está loquísimo y lo hace todo bien. Y me voy en taxi. Estoy en un avión. ¿Pero que se ha despertado aquí de repente? Pac West Airlines.
Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane.
Con el director. Sí.
I hope I did everything right this time.
Lo que no sé es por qué ha viajado al futuro, o sea... La policía detiene a un profesor local. Lleva un cazasueños. Chloe está muy orgullosa que somos la hostia.
Oh, you're alive.
Está viva.
I did it. I fixed everything. Wowzer.
Se va a liar de alguna manera, supongo. Algo va a pasar. Algo va a pasar.
It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance. have to admit, I love being called an artist.
Vale.
Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever.
Hot Dog Man.
Chloe and I used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time. When we were innocent.
¿Pone el periódico?
Beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
Restaurante Dos Lunas, en pleno caos medioambiental de Arcadia Bay. Es verdad, todavía no ha pasado lo del tornado, ¿qué? Al final, ¿qué? Con la nevada fuera de tiempo y las ballenas varadas, algunos habitantes aseguran que anoche vieron 2 lunas llenas alrededor de las 8. Los testigos afirman que se veían con mucha claridad en el cielo de la noche hasta que las nubes las cubrieron al poco tiempo. Aún no han aparecido fotos ni vídeos del acontecimiento, lo que ha llevado a los meteorólogos locales a creer que el reciente descontrol climatológico podría haber disparado la imaginación de algunos. El cuerpo de seguridad de Blackwell descubre un búnker y salta el escándalo. Tras recibir una serie de pistas de David Madsen, responsable de seguridad de la Academia Blackwell, los agentes de policía descendieron el pasado martes a una extraña estancia subterránea, supuestamente empleada por el profesor Mark Jefferson y el alumno Nathan Prescott para drogar, secuestrar y fotografiar a jovencitas. Aunque las víctimas no parecían haber sufrido ninguna agresión física o sexual, el inquietante descubrimiento ha originado un auténtico terremoto en la tranquila localidad Arcadia Bay. Incluso Sean Prescott, el empresario más poderoso de la zona, está ahora bajo investigación por su papel como propietario de la granja donde estaba situado el Cuarto Oscuro, un estudio con todo lujo de equipamiento fotográfico. Continúa en la siguiente página. Y no está la siguiente página.
We're almost in San Francisco. I'm so stressed, but
Flight Simulator.
I'm so excited too.
Fasten your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so.
¿Por qué enfocan a tanta gente?
These airline seats get smaller, so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there. Oh, Christ. Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
Vale, eso tampoco pasa, obviamente. Llegamos y cogemos el taxi con el director. Zeitgeist Gallery. Zeitgeist.
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing.
¡Qué listo!
No, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Claro, todavía tiene que torcerse todo lo del tornado y tal. Ahí algo más pasará.
After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.
Mark Jefferson was supposed to be here tonight.
No shit.
That was so shocking. I have one of his monographs.
Not my
too.
style, but the neon is a nice representation. Oh, shit. Pretentious alert.
Are you Max Caulfield? Bravo on your entry. I'm the art critic for Iris N magazine, and we would love to include you in a piece about future trendsetters in photography.
Pero mírame al menos, ¿no,
I'll
cabrón?
send you the details this week, if that's okay. Congratulations for your piece.
Ah, tú eres Max, ¿no? ¿Qué tal, Max? Encantado. Oye, te vamos a mandar esta semana unas cosas, ¿vale, Max? ¿Sí? Mira el email, ¿vale, Max? Y sigues hablando con la que tienes delante. Impresionante. Vale. En San Francisco es así. El tema es así, ¿vale? Es que vigila a la otra para que no se le escape. ¿Vale, Max? No sé qué. Y va vigilando a la otra mientras tanto. Es una... Es una práctica habitual. Hombre.
God, I love
Yo te la vendo, ¿eh?
Sorry, I don't know your name, but I saw your picture in the gallery brochure, and I just wanted to let you know how cool your entry was.
Vale, hombre. ¿Qué tal? Esta no es... Se parece mucho a la que tenía la madre en el hospital. Esta es mi foto.
Hi, and there she is to save the day.
Hi. You did it, Max. You're a real artist. At least for today.
¿Cómo coño han sacado una Polaroid tanta definición así de grande? Ah, la más sangre. Uy. Uy. Claro, es que esto no está solucionado. ¿Esto qué?
Hey, are you okay? We lost you there for a second.
Your nose.
I'm okay.
Your nose.
Jet lag. High altitude.
Vais a poner la cosa fea ahí,
Oh, you left the ringer off, idiot.
6 llamadas perdidas.
Oh, come on. Please answer.
Max, holy shit, man, your vision. It's true. You saw the tornado. It's coming.
What? Oh no. Chloe, where are you?
I'm so fucking scared. I'm by the beach.
Chloe! Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
El búnker del cuarto oscuro sería una zona súper segura.
The tornado was real. Oh, I didn't fix shit. Chloe will die. Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed.
I do not understand.
Espérate. Voy a tener que concentrarme en esta foto para volver, verás. Voy a morir, va a morir, esta va a morir. Esta foto cuando la hizo, por cierto.
Excuse me, I'd love to ask you a few questions about your work.
Sorry, but
Perdona, pero una pregunta. No, espérate, que estoy haciendo un viaje espacio-temporal. Dame un segundo.
oh shit. Oh, my head.
Madre mía, está en la mierdísima,
What is going on now? It feels like reality is breaking apart. What am I doing to time?
What the fuck.
I just have to make one simple change, so I won't end up in San Francisco. Simple.
Un pequeño cambio. Rompe.
Sorry, San Francisco. Chloe comes first.
Porque no entregarla simplemente, ¿qué? Era otra opción, ¿no? Vas al año que viene y ya está. Vale. Obviamente no vamos a San Francisco, ¿eh? Este quema la... Wow, what? Estaba el Jefferson quemando la foto. Y esto vuelve a pasar. Wow. Ah, vale, esto no pasa. He vuelto a ir al puto cuarto oscuro. Y ahora ya viene con el mono de descuartizar puesto. Madre mía.
Oh, fuck. God, no. I'm back here again? I thought I fixed everything.
What did you say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out. It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. The transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway, answer my question, please.
Coma mierda y muérase. Hombre, ambas opciones parecen más o menos lo mismo, ¿no?
Eat shit and die.
Good answer. Good answer. Hey, your nose is bleeding. Probably gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem. Your iris, that dilation like a shutter. The pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift. You could have won the contest, but you destroyed your own beautiful photograph. What a waste. Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little carried away.
He burned my diary.
Always.
That's why I'm still here.
Especially since you've developed from nerd to hero within a week. There's something weird going on with you.
La tormenta.
Whoa. Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird. There's that fear. Oh, Max, it's an honor working with you on these final sessions. I hope these images will be appreciated for what they truly capture. The loss of youth. At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't do this. You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
Please, don't do this.
I promise, this final dose won't hurt.
¡Pata en los huevos! No. ¿What? ¡No puedo hacer nada!
This final dose won't hurt.
Ah.
What?
¿Ahora puedo hacer algo? Hombre, un militar contra este profesor de mierda debería... A ver, debería ¿En serio, loco?
Jesus. David Madsen. He's out cold.
Puedo rebobinar. ¿Qué podremos hacer?
I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Wait, hold on. Can I please ask you for one last request?
Oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
¿Una última foto? Quizá, así está como...
Take one last picture of me. I want to be your best subject.
I almost don't believe that, but I think you finally learned from me.
Esto le llevará más tiempo, supongo. Como para que entre David. ¿Tengo la foto? Ah, mi hijo. Me he dejado fotos por el camino. Mierda. Un poco spoiler, las fotos de la derecha. Pero bueno. Tío, eso tiene que haber llevarlo. A ver. Sí, esta cutscene es nueva. Tiene... Bueno, va a ser lo mismo, tiene pinta. No puedo meterle ninguna...
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
Madre mía, loco, en serio.
The camera next to you.
No gun, no balls.
Jefferson, it's over.
You are not going to stop me. David Madsen. Of course. Well, this is what you get for playing cop. A real bullet.
What the fuck. Madre mía, loco. Tirar.
Going to stop me.
Te hacía toca hacerlo yo todo.
Oh, Lord, Max. Are you okay? Are you all right? Can you move?
Yes. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Don't thank me. You brought me here. Let's wrap up this son of a bitch first. He won't be going anywhere when he wakes up. Except you are going to prison forever. Or worse.
Mr. Jefferson, now it's your turn to be captured in a moment. Save Chloe. He burned everything, including all of my photos. Warren! Yes! I can use that picture he took of us. Shit, no signal.
¿Y qué coño tendrá que ver que no haya señal?
Thanks, Mr. Jefferson, but you won't need this anymore. I better go outside and call Warren. Oh, please, David? Are you okay?
Look at this place. It feels like hell.
Jefferson was going to kill me. You got here just in time.
I'm glad. I always suspected that son of a bitch.
Bueno, este sospechaba de todo el mundo, eso que voy a decir.
You kind of suspected everybody.
Yes, and this is what I get for wasting all those hours on the Prescotts. I set my sights too wide. Lack of focus.
I know the feeling.
I wasn't surprised when you accused Nathan of drugging Kate Marsh. I thought so too. And Max, I treated Kate like shit. I know she's a good person, but I'm not. I hope I get to tell her that soon.
Me too. I think that would make her very happy.
I knew Nathan Prescott was a threat. I just waited too long to neutralize him.
Jefferson already did. They had some weird father-son thing going on. But Nathan killed Rachel, and Jefferson had to use him as a scapegoat.
That pervert was pulling all this shit right under my nose, too. I could have stopped him and Nathan if only... I wasn't so stupid.
No, I should have told Principal Wells Nathan had a gun and almost used it. I put the school in danger.
We all make decisions we regret. But I have to admit, I'm impressed by you. And Chloe. And your investigation. I had all the high-tech toys, well, you had each other.
No creo que aprendiese de él, sinceramente, porque lo hice todo yo y yo no he aprendido de él. Así que...
We are a great team.
That's one of my problems. I'm not good at teamwork. Never was.
even in the service.
Hostia, pues muy mal.
Can't even imagine what you went through.
I'm not gonna make any excuses for my behavior. I tried to be a good soldier, but I wasn't so great. I tried to be a good father, too, but when Joyce kicked me out, I had nothing.
I'm so sorry about that. I didn't want that to happen.
I should never have set up those surveillance cams. Or kept all those files.
I'm going to tell Joyce I was wrong about you. She does love you. It's pretty obvious.
I try not to use my service as an excuse, but it's hard to come home after war. Most people don't know or care what it's like. Except Joyce. She gave me hope. A new life.
And you saved mine. Chloe, she would be proud of you.
I just want to see her safe with her mother. I promised Joyce I would go see a family counselor. I'll start by apologizing to Chloe. I don't expect her to call me Dad, but maybe she'll stop calling me step douche. So, where is Chloe?
Voy a ocultarla porque aquí voy a volver al pasado a arreglar esto. Voy a ocultarla por ahora, ¿vale?
David, she was pretty stressed out, so, she went to go, medicate before I ended up in here. So, she's okay.
Oh, thank God. For once I'm happy Chloe's a stoner.
David, I have to go outside and get some real air and use my phone.
Of course. Go on, Max. You're a brave soldier.
Una mentira piadosa, Por si
I'm
acaso.
glad Chloe has a best friend like you. Go on now.
Vale, venga, vamos a...
Enough of this room.
Vamos a... hacer otro viaje al pasado más.
Okay, teacher.
Teacher.
Let's see what kind of photo evidence you shit all over this.
Bueno, espero que pille bastante movida ahí.
You're not getting away with this, Jefferson.
Y hasta aquí, amigos. Quedan 2 episodios, Parece que la cosa no se vaya a cerrar del todo, pero hacedme caso, se va a cerrar. Por ahora, gente, hasta aquí. Espero que os haya gustado y nos veremos en el siguiente. Saludos, amigos.